Hello, friends. Today we have a very interesting and exciting topic on our channel. The royal family of Great Britain made a decision that caused a real sensation. You probably think that kings live in luxury and are not subject to everyday worries, but in fact they also try to save energy. Let's figure out together what was behind the decision to lower the temperature at Buckingham Palace, and what secrets of the royal family became known thanks to this step. Why did Meghan and Harry lose their residence, and what is behind this decision? But that's not all. We have another amazing news. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have joined forces with Netflix to create a new documentary series called The Heart of the Undefeated. You definitely don't want to miss this unique opportunity to look into the life of the royal family and learn all their secrets. So hold on tight and let's go on an exciting journey into the world of the British royal family. Today we have interesting news from the UK. The royal family of Great Britain decided to lower the temperature at Buckingham Palace. According to information obtained from the family's financial report published in The Telegraph, this step was taken due to increased energy prices. Sovereign Grant's annual report on royal finances indicates that concerted efforts have been made to reduce the temperature in occupied rooms to 19 degrees Celsius, as well as to train staff to turn off the thermostat to 16 degrees Celsius in vacant rooms. In addition, the gas lamps in the palace were turned off. It turns out that such energy savings are associated not only with rising energy tariffs, but also with the reconstruction of Buckingham Palace, as well as the death of Queen Elizabeth II. King Charles II, who took the throne after the death of Elizabeth I in September 2022 and was crowned on May 6 this year, spent considerable funds on his coronation and funeral of the previous monarch. According to media reports, the king spent from £50 to £100 million on the coronation ceremony. Interestingly, the royal family was forced to allocate more than £20 million from its reserves for current expenses. This is due to the fact that the costs of the coronation and funeral exceeded the earned funds. And now we see that even the royal family cannot avoid financial difficulties and is forced to take energy-saving measures. This is a clear example of how an increase in energy prices can affect even the highest spheres of society. Also today, I want to tell you about an amazing story related to the royal family of Great Britain. You've probably already heard about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, who decided to give up their royal powers and move to the United States. But what happened to their British home? It turns out that a cozy, spacious house on the territory of Windsor Castle in the suburbs of London was a gift from Elizabeth II for the wedding of her grandson. And interestingly, a huge amount of taxpayers' money was invested in the renovation of this building. But after Meghan and Harry decided to leave, the Queen made them an offer. They could leave Frogmore Cottage as a British residence, but on condition that they return the money spent on its reconstruction. However, events took an unexpected turn. Elizabeth II died last September, and Harry's father, King Charles II, decided that action needed to be taken. After all, after the publication of Prince Harry's memoirs, in which he criticized members of the royal family, including his father and older brother, the relationship between them deteriorated. In January, just a few days after the book was published, the Dukes of Sussex received an eviction notice from Frogmore Cottage. It was a blow for Meghan and Harry, but apparently they were ready for such a development. Now they don't have a base in the UK and will have to stay with friends or book a hotel when they return to the country next time. They will also pay all the bills themselves. Many people wonder why Charles II made such a decision. Officially, the explanation sounds like this: a reduction in royal expenses. However, there is another version. The scandals surrounding Prince Andrew, related to his connection with Jeffrey Epstein, caused the king's displeasure and, perhaps, this was the reason for his decision. In addition, it is said on the sidelines that Charles II is taking revenge on his younger brother for the fact that his mother always loved him more and even believed that Andrew was more suitable for the role of king than Charles himself. This is a really interesting story that raises a lot of questions about the relationship in the royal family. What do you think about it? Leave your comments below. One of the most popular streaming services, Netflix, is collaborating with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle on several projects, including a new documentary series called The Heart of the Undefeated. This information is reported by People. Netflix has always been known for its high-quality projects, and cooperation with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle confirms their desire for diversity and interesting stories. After it became known that the Duke and Duchess of Sussex stopped working with Spotify, a representative of Netflix confirmed that they have several joint projects with Archwell Productions. Harry and Meghan has already become the most successful documentary debut on Netflix in their entire history. And this is just the beginning of their joint work. They will continue to collaborate on various projects, including the anticipated documentary series, The Heart of the Undefeated. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry signed a contract with Netflix in 2020 after they gave up royal duties and moved to the United States. In December 2022, Netflix released a 6-part documentary, Harry and Meghan. The first episodes of this show, which tells about the life of the Dukes of Sussex, collected an incredible 81.55 million viewing hours in just the first week after release. The film also took second place in the English-language Netflix television charts and entered the top 10 in 85 countries around the world. These are really impressive numbers. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle continue to win the hearts of viewers from all over the world, and their story turned out to be so exciting that fans can't tear themselves away from the screens. By the way, earlier it was reported that Prince Harry planned to record a podcast with Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump, where they will discuss their childhood memories. It would be really interesting to hear their conversation, given the different points of view and experience of each of them. Do you think, friends, such a podcast could be fascinating? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel to keep up to date with all the news from the world of the royal family. Thank you for staying with us. See you soon.